these tours of duty that we set people up with, like, these are things that they're going to be telling the grandkids about. Like, there was that time when I worked for the White House, and here's what I did at the White House, and it was more meaningful than anything I've done before or since.
In tech, I think a lot of us, we just love solving really big, complex, difficult problems and thinking, all right, this is a crazy problem. I know software, I know technology, so how do I use that knowledge to fix it? Like, just any big problem.
Yeah, I never ever pictured myself doing this until I saw someone else doing it and thought, that's awesome. I finally get to use my skills to actually make a difference in people's lives. And I think a long-term difference.
The United States Digital Service is the Americans who have tech skills come into government and helping do what we need to do from DC and across this country.
Well, I never expected to be here. And I realized that that's something I said with each step forward that I've taken so far.
Right now is just a really critical time to get technologists into the government because there's a huge desire and need.
The skills that we have as technologists in the private sector are still quite rare in government, and whether it's for a year or 6 months or 2 months or even for a couple weeks, the time that you spend in U.S. government can make a dramatic impact.
Figuring out how we can use technology better to help the lives of American people is not a new challenge for the federal government. This is something that we've been working on since day one of the administrations, and administrations before us have tried to solve as well.
I have explained to people how broken things are, and a lot of them have asked me, why would you walk into that? And the answer is because it matters.
You know, I thought about this and I just remember thinking, wow, I know technology. This is how I'll serve my country.
In many cases, we're addressing the needs of the people who are most in need, for whatever definition you want to use, least able to help themselves. And that's a real difference between the kind of stuff that we typically did in Silicon Valley.
We shifted how people are working, facilitated by technology. And those shifts will outlast the specific technical solutions that we build. And that opportunity is unparalleled.
At times, I'm not sure if I'll finish my term with a concrete deliverable, but I know that the culture is shifting, and that has to start sometime.
Some people are hands-on keyboard coders. There's also amazing designers. There's amazing design thinking people. There's product managers. There's people who really know that subject matter or that user who are, scrubbed in together on these fabulous cross-functional teams. So you may not think you belong in the United States Digital Service, but we want you.